Hi everyone, it's your boy Javi here. Javifromhtx back again with another vlog. Of course, I just woke up right now. As you can tell by the way that I look at the moment, I don't have my glasses on and everything. I look kind of rough, I know. Today we're gonna do a little adventure today, okay? I'm gonna be editing this vlog real quick. Just be right by my side. You just see me just do it. Before we start any of that, I need to get myself ready and everything and prepared. I'm sorry I look very rough at the moment. Alright, now that I got more cleaned up and everything, or I guess more dressed in a way, I'm gonna edit this vlog real quick, and then we're gonna have, it shouldn't take me a lot, to be honest. If anything, I'll get somewhere between like halfway done or something. After I finish this, we're gonna go on a little adventure, okay? So I'll see you in a bit. Right now we're at the park. It's kind of windy at the moment. Go try my best to get footage and everything, It's really nice outside. So yeah, we're gonna be going on this trail right here. Alright, well, here we are. I'm not at the spot yet, but this is a stop at the moment because this is where me and my friends used to hang out. I used to like skate a lot back when I was like in high school, I guess. I haven't skated since like when I graduated high school, so it's been a really good minute since I've done it. It's not that windy, so I'm glad about that. I'm gonna be answering like a bunch of Q&As that I did like a while back on my Instagram stories. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me right over here at the bottom right here, Javifromhtx. That's where I usually be at all the time. Actually, that's where I am majority of the time, to be honest. So go ahead and follow that. Also, comment, like, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so where you can just know whenever I post. I'll read some of the questions, the Q&As, or some of the things that people have said to me. I have right here this little paper that I wrote down. So, of course, these are all anonymous, by the way, so I really don't know who sent these. Who inspires you or / anyone you want to work with? People who inspire me. Honestly, I feel like for any content creator out there, like any tiny or like small content creators that I see on Instagram a lot, or TikTok, they inspire me to make content as well. And it's really hard because you have like little audiences that like actually look at your things, like the people that you know as well, that you're familiar with and everything, or like you have like a bunch of followers on Instagram and you have very few of them like look at your things or anything, because your close friends do, but just in general. But people who inspire me, I guess, I will have to say like the musicians I listen to, because they started from like being really small and then worked their way up. So that's basically what I'm trying to do to myself. Everyone I want to work with, I don't really have anybody in mind, to be honest. If anything, I'm working on myself. I'm working with one of my friends who's actually a music producer. We have some music out and everything, so I'll put in the links below. Two of his songs, and one of them I rap, the other one I sing, and one is called Best of Me. I don't know, I forgot the other one. We recorded this, but I have candy on my mouth, so I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm at 2 of the songs. I happen to be in more as well, so more coming soon. I really don't know, to be honest. Anybody who's kind of like a small artist as well, like a small content creator, or anybody of that sort, I do want to work with, especially around like in the Houston area or anything. And I think one of them I really want to work with is House of Saints, or RJ. I'm really close with him and everything. Hopefully in the future we can work together. RJ, if you watch this, hit me up. Food reviews, guitar covers. I really don't know about that, to be honest, about the whole food reviews or guitar covers, because I already do guitar covers itself on my channel. The one over here, flicker by Now Horn, right over here at the top of the little tag right over here. Check that out. You can also check the playlist as well of my guitar covers. There is gonna be more coming soon. I've been redo some ones I did in the past, like Bulls in the Bronx. Before that, I didn't know how to do pinch harmonics, and now I do, and I've gotten a lot more better and a lot more experience at it. That's gonna be one that's gonna be coming soon. Food reviews, I really don't know how to do food reviews, to be honest, unless you want like mukbang. Is that what you're talking about? If you're talking about mukbang, then I guess, but food reviews, I could try it out. I could try it out somehow. I already did the car meets. I'm doing this right over here with skating. What was your favorite subject in school? I'm not really much of an academic person myself. If anything, I was more of like an elective type of person. If anything, I usually did. But honestly, I think I would have to say, academic wise, I say math.
Oh my God, bro.
That's what I was saying.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Because honestly, whenever I did like reading, English, literature, and all that shit, I cannot. I just don't like reading. I just can't do it. Not that I can't read. I'm a little bit dyslexic, but
bombastic side eye.
I just don't enjoy it, or I just lose focus and I just can't just can't read.
Criminal offensive side eye.
Yeah, I did, you know, my favorite subject at school. Someone suggested to do a day in life Hollister, because, you know, that was Delilah. Back then, when of course, you know, I was a lead, I was there like 32 hours a week or like 40, and I was there like most of the day. I probably could have done that, to be honest, but now since I only work like here and there now, I work like every other weekend, and I usually pick up shifts or whatever. You know, it's just a little bit extra cash, but you know, honestly, I really thought about doing that back then, because, you know, like I said, you know, I was there for like most of the day, and sometimes I opened or sometimes I closed. But, you know, I also have to talk to, you know, I have to talk to the managers, I have to talk to the GM, I have to talk to the DM about it, and, you know, make sure everything's okay, because, you know, it's, yes, I mean, I can take pictures and everything, but you're not really supposed to record or put anything out there that's considered for, like, you know, like basically just everything inside, you know, of like, you know, working inside of Abercrombie or anything like that, you know, showing anything like promotions or anything like that. I can't really show, so that's something that I kind of avoided for a while, because I can get in trouble for that. Although it's a good idea though, it is a good idea. Maybe probably like, oh, you know, a day in life of me, we're helping open Hollister, maybe I could do something like that. I don't know, but we're just gonna have to see about it. One more before we move spots, and there's gonna be another spot that's gonna be very, very sentimental, because that's where like me and my skate crew or my skate group, that's where we usually hang out a lot. So it's gonna be interesting to go back there. It's gonna be very nostalgic. But last one, top favorite bands and top 10 artists of all time. I don't listen to a lot of bands anymore. I kind of steered away from it. You know, of course, you know, still in my roots and everything, but there's Pierceville, there's Green Day, Bring Me the Horizon, My Chemical Romance, System of a Down, Suicide Silence, Falling in Reverse, 3 Days Grace, I think I already said Bring Me the Horizon, but Bring Me the Horizon, oh, Sick Puppies, yeah. So those are my top 10 favorite bands. Now, top 10 artists of all time. This is a hard one right here. This is a hard one. I didn't even write all that down. So I'm gonna just have to kind of just go by and see what I can list. So, Suicide Boys, BTS, NCT 127 or NCT Unit, the whole NCT, Boy Pablo, Keshi, Gemini, Pierceville, of course, DPR, Ian and Live, so just DPR. Recently I got into One and Only. He's really good. And last one's gonna be Pretty Much, yes. So those are my top 10 favorite artists. Pretty Much is really underrated, you know, they're independent now and everything. You should go listen to that, especially with the new singles. Now we're gonna move spots, and let me see how long it takes to get to that new spot. We made it. I took a wrong turn and then we're going somewhere else. So I had to kind of go back to the bridge area and go through the exit over there. But we made it to the spot. This is very nostalgic. Wow. This right here brings back a lot of memories. I'll just show you, to be honest. Here is the spot right here. We got FTP right there. You already know. Suicide Boys. Spray paint has kind of gone away, to be honest. This is the whole skate spot that we have. Hey, that's still here. I spray painted that I think like 4 years ago. That was a while back. Wow. Okay, we got a little peep over here. I remember doing this one. Some of these I don't even know. These are kind of new. Yeah, all this is kind of new. Oh, I remember spray painting this. This is what I have at the moment for my tattoos. Remember, yeah, Wonder, Answer, Her, which is kind of faded, and then Tear. Here's the final product. Hold on, let me take off my watch. So we got Wonder, Her, Tear, and then Answer. There's more to the spot. I remember someone spray painted this and it never came back. Like, it was unfinished. So of course you have the whole mouth right over here, and then it's like a whole tongue that goes from like the start of the mouth all the way to the very, very top. And spray painted all of that. They never came back because they were supposed to finish like shading this in, but they never did. It kind of left there, just unfinished. This is really cool though. I remember me and my friends, we we started from the top. We started from the top all the way over there and just skated our way down and try to go around. And we did a couple times where we just go all the way around. Sometimes we couldn't do it, we hesitated, and then sometimes we just went over here and it just kind of just went off. And this is also scary too, because we were afraid one of our boards is gonna fall in there too. I remember right over here we spray painted one of the EPs I told you about with my homeboy. We spray painted Set Free, which was one of the EPs that we did, or albums, I forgot. Wow, I haven't been here since I graduated high school. I think that was the last time I've been here. If anything, probably it was way before COVID, because I graduated class of 2020 with COVID, so I had no graduation, no prom, and that was back in March or April. I think the last time I came over here was like back in October, if I'm correct. If you haven't drank your water today, remember, drink your water. Even if you're not outside and you're inside, drink your water. Okay, again, these are all anonymous. I do not know who sent these. What's something you can eat every day? Rice. White rice or red rice is something that I can eat every single day. Do not get tired of it. I do not. Especially because I'm booking right now. So, what is your favorite time of day and why? I'll have to say nighttime because it's not hot. And I do a little more fits and everything. You can like kind of enjoy the nightlife. I like more the nightlife, considering that, like, you know, I like to model and everything, you know, do photography and everything. If you haven't seen any of that, you know, go ahead, check my Instagram right here, you know, at HYBE. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, push that bell, please, you know, to know whenever I upload. What's one of my pet peeves? I have to say, whenever I'm talking to somebody and then they immediately cut me off, or whenever like I'm giving my full attention to somebody and all of a sudden they just go on their phone and just like open something up and like, you know, be on TikTok and everything and not pay attention to what I have to say. You know, I really do not like that. Or like whenever they're like, or like I said, I'm talking and also someone takes out the phone and then just already just go ahead and like text somebody else the whole entire time as I'm talking to them. That's one of my pet peeves right there, you know, because I'm giving you my full attention and everything and then you're not giving it the same back to me. So I really do not like that. What inspires me to keep going? Honestly, I just try and push myself to be better and just to keep going, because I was in a really tough spot a couple months back to where, you know, I didn't want to keep going. I'm just trying to push myself to be successful in everything so I can get out the trenches, especially for my people. Music also helps me a lot. Music helps me a lot to keep on going, and UICDEBOY really helped a lot with that, especially the song saying the number you have dialed is not a service at the end, when Scrim says, when life gets hard, keep on marching on, even if the finish line is far or you have to push the car, keep on marching on.
When life gets hard, keep on marching on, even if the finish line is far or you have to push the car, keep on marching on.
Something with Percival as well, especially with the new music. When did you first get into K-pop, and what's your favorite group? This is a really good one. So I used to bash K-pop, to be honest. I used to talk so much shit about it. My past lover, a past partner, they showed me K-pop. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I just hated it a lot. Like I didn't hate it. I just disliked it a lot. You know, I was really big into like Puya, UICIDEBOY, Fat Nick, Lil Peep, Ghostman, and everybody. But then, so I was like, you know what? Let me give this a try. So I listened to BTS Mic Drop, Diva Yoki Remix, and that's what got me into K-pop. That right there is what drove me to it. From then on, that was back in 2017, if I'm correct, 2017, 2016. That's when I first got into it. From then on, it just skyrocketed my addiction, and I have over like 100 albums, over close to 200 photo cards, and my favorite group would have to be Victon. They are really underrated, but they're really good. Just check them out. Another one, any workout tips that helped you become more handsome like you are now? Well, thank you for the compliment.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Get your heart broken. No, I'll play. Workout tips, just be consistent, to be honest. Of course, you know, you gotta be motivated for it and everything, but you have to be consistent. Consistency and discipline. If you discipline yourself, you're gonna reach your goals, okay? It takes time, it takes a lot of patience, especially with what you're trying to do. For me, I'm bulking right now, so I'm just eating. I'm up 155, close to 160 now. I'm trying to break the 160 barrier, slowly getting there. And just try to be consistent with it, you know, just be disciplined. Try to reach your goals and just put your mind to it, okay? That you got the fighting. How are you? You're so dope. I'm honestly doing really alright, you know. Mentally, I've been doing a lot more better. I'm not completely, you know, 100%. I have a lot of mood swings that I've recently developed a lot, especially last year. It's starting to hit a lot more recently. But I'm doing better than I once was, or when I was like a couple months ago, back in October, November. Basically at the end of last year. So I'm doing a little bit better now, doing better. I love your hairstyle, thank you. Thank you. I've been meaning to get this hairstyle for such a long time. You know, I had that emo phase, you know, I had the little emo scene haircut, and I eventually cut all that off. I just went through so many hair phases and everything. Last year when something recent happened, just, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grow out my hair. I've been meaning to grow out my hair like this for a while, to be honest. I haven't cut my hair since September of last year. Here's a photo of, like, you know, what I'm trying to reach for. You know, I'm trying to reach for like a wolf cut, or like Nakamoto Yuta from NCT 127. So that's what I'm trying to reach for. But thank you. It's gonna be a lot more longer than it is right now compared to what it is. So it's gonna be a lot more longer, especially from the back. Thank you all for watching today. I'm gonna try to think of something for the next vlog. Hopefully, I think might be another car meet, or might be somewhere else. I'm not really sure, but I'll try and think of something for the next one. And let me know what you think. You know, give me some ideas. You know, give me some questions. Like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell whenever I post. Pretty sure the next video is gonna be a guitar cover of Bulls in the Bronx again, because, you know, I'm gonna redo it. Thank you all for watching, and follow my socials right over here. You already know Javifromhtx. It helped me out a lot, you know, to continue doing content creation, because, you know, I really enjoy this. I hope all of you have a good day, good morning, good night. Make sure to eat and drink water, okay? And I'll see you all in the next one, okay?